over this little thing, and I also need to put that over there. Okay. All right. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine. If you're new here, welcome. The main theme of my channel is adulting in progress, where I take you through things I'm currently going through or things I've already been through and how I'm adulting my way through them. This year, if you've seen my videos, 2023 is what I'm calling the most disciplined year of my life. And really that is about finances. If you have been watching my channel for a little over a year, I started my debt payoff journey last February for like the third time, but this was like the time that stuck. And I have a goal to be debt free by 30, but and I'm hoping that I can make that happen. But my goal for this year is to pay off all of my consumer debt. So, well, all of my credit card debt. Basically by the end of the year, if I only have my car and my personal loan to pay off, I will feel very accomplished. It'll feel great. So I'm hoping that we can make that happen. But in today's video, I wanted to give y'all a debt update of my full debt breakdown, just to see where we are starting out in 2023. Okay, so I'm gonna pop up on the screen my full debt breakdown over here, and then we're just gonna talk through it so we can talk through all of our minimum payments, what we're doing, where we're starting out. Okay, so for my first debt, I had my iPhone that I got in like 2021 maybe 2021, but that had a starting balance of like $1,000. I think it was like $1,000. I paid that off. I was able to pay that completely off in September of 2022. So that is done, but I'm keeping it on here because obviously when you're doing the debt snowball, that payment needs to go into the next payments and so on and so forth. All right, so this is a little different. My next debt, because these are arranged from lowest to highest balance, because I'm doing the debt snowball, not the debt avalanche. You can do a whole lot of research on that. Dave Ramsey, a whole bunch of other people, all that stuff. So my Living Spaces card, I have, it's a furniture store, it's a furniture credit card, but I have a like promotional purchase that runs out at the end of this month. So last month in December, I put more money to the Living Spaces card over the Barclay card, even though the Barclay card had a higher balance, because I need to pay that off by the end of this month, so I don't have interest. That makes sense? Yes. So my second highest balance, or second lowest balance, is the Living Spaces card. Right now we're at $663.67. So basically I need to pay $663.67 by the end of this month. That is one of my goals for this month, is to pay off this card. Minimum payment is $49. So basically every ounce of every extra thing that I have is going to that Living Spaces card. Next is the Barclays card. It's just a Visa card. It's like the Apple card thing. And that balance is $913.25. The minimum payment is like $35 depending on the month. It's about that much. Pep Boys, we're at $15.85. Minimum payment is $50. It's just a Pep Boys card. Really like my car maintenance. Now I have a car sinking fund that I'm really hoping to stuff this year, but that is just to pay that off before. Family repayment, $17.85. I don't have a minimum payment now, but I put it in here so that when I get to that in the debt, then I can just put all the money that I have from these other ones to that, so we can pay that off quickly. Care credit. So if you have dogs or medical expenses and you really just get hit by the head, I feel like a lot of y'all might have a care credit card. But so my care credit card is currently at $2,918. And when I tell you how excited I was that it got under $3,000, because I hadn't seen it under $3,000 in like years. So this is a big deal for me. So I was really excited. That minimum payment is about $100 a month. So there's that. PayPal credit. Okay, this was on me. It's technically over the limit, because the limit I have is $3,800, and then there's another $82, and I'm pretty sure that's just like interest once it gets charged, because you know, if you already max it out and then you got interest on top of that, you know it's gonna go above the limit. So that is where we're at today. My minimum payment for that card is like $115. Sometimes it's $120 when that interest kick in and it go above. So yeah. Golden One is just another credit card that I have. It is at $4,956.46. That minimum payment is about $100 a month. Capital One, another credit card that I have, $8,002, and that minimum payment ranges from like $235 to $243 a month. I think the highest I've seen it is like 250. Same thing happened there, that when the interest got charged, it went above the limit because the limit is just $8,000. So there's that. Left to pay on my car, I have a 2017 car that I got in 2020. So I have $10,727.39. My minimum payment, my car payment every month is $295.91. And then lastly, my personal loan. So if you haven't seen my debt story, my 3-part series, I will link that up in here and it'll be down in the description box. I put it in all of my budget videos, like it's my starting point really, of like how we got here, and then I did my breakdown of like where we were back in February of 2022, and then also I talked about like the strategies and everything that I was going to be using in 2022 to help me pay off debt. So the personal loan basically came from me drowning. Hold on. All right, I was drowning in debt basically, and I couldn't make my minimum payments. I said I need to do something that will reduce them, and so my idea was just to have one monthly payment, pay off all of my credit cards with this personal loan, and then have one monthly payment. However, what I didn't know at the time is if you don't change your spending habits and your mentality, you're gonna run up those credit cards, and that's what I did. I ran up all these credit cards again, and here we are. So this time we are planning to stick to the plan, and we've been doing well so far. There's been some like things where like I've spent more, but I think the goal for this year is to, when we pay off a card, it's coming out of the wallet. It's coming out of the wallet. I'm not gonna cut it up like Dave Ramsey said. We're not doing that, because my goal is at the end of this process to use it for like the things that I already pay for, so I can still get the rewards from the credit cards, but I don't have to like put other money on there. That's the goal. So we're not cutting them up. Like the like living spaces ones and the ones that are like specific to like a place, yes, we'll probably get rid of those because I don't necessarily need them. And hopefully once I have all of my other credit cards paid off, I won't have to have those ones. So like the living spaces, the Pep Boys card, and the Care Credit. Hopefully, I have an FSA now, so that's what I use for my medical expenses. And then once I pay off my other credit cards, like my living spaces and Pep Boys, can just go on that. We can get the rewards and then pay that down, or the sinking funds, you know, use them for that. So that is my plan. So currently my total debt starting out in 2023 is $49,527.63. Now in January or February of 2022, I started with $54,000. That's also in my description box every time. It'll say my starting debt total, and then my current debt for whatever video I'm at, in case I don't like mention it. It'll always be in the description box. So I paid about $4,000 to $5,000, and honestly I paid a little more than that because I paid off this Barclay card twice. 2 times in 2022. I paid it off twice, and then I spent more money on it. So I paid up probably like about $6,000 worth of debt last year. Yeah, like I said, we slipped, and like that's what happened, but we are back on it. We are doing the things. We are disciplined. We are doing the things. So if you want to come on this journey with me, so if you want to come on this journey with me, I would greatly appreciate it. I appreciate y'all for holding me accountable and being my accountability partners. But yeah, so the goal is to basically pay off this, all of this, from Barclay all the way to Golden One, and only have my car and my personal loan going into 2024. So that is the goal, and that's about $24,000 that I've been looking to pay off within a year. Now student loans, I got them. I do. I have student loans. I'm not right now, they're on pause, and I'm on pause thinking about them. Okay, like I don't want to get overwhelmed, so I'm just gonna leave them over there until I have to worry about them. Right now we don't have to, so we're not going to. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and you want to come on this journey with me. You can do this. If you're watching this video because you're like, oh, she's in debt, if she can do it, then I can do it. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. There's so many people in this budgeting community, so many people who have already done it that are so inspirational, so many people that are on the journey to do it, some people who it's like it's okay to make mistakes. Everything is going to be the way that it's supposed to be, and every journey has slip-ups, fallbacks, all these things, but that doesn't mean that you failed. It just means that you got set back, but you can keep going. So thank y'all so much for watching. Bye, beautiful people.